So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Takes a shot! Brilliant from Rayner!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the...
There's the shot! It's hit the upright. It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Doku duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
De Jong. And that's a dangerous ball. He shifted it to the flank. Cherki. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That pass isn't the best. Cherki is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, terrible pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Rashford. He's being urged to shoot. Again. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And we have our very first corner. Valde puts a cross in, and he's heaved it away. And it's Balde. Balde goes on a charge down the left. Dani Olmo. He's in a great position here. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Haaland. Spread it left. And Cherki. Strong running down that left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Looking for options for movement. Haaland! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Koundé. And it's Pedri. And it's De Jong. This is De Jong. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's going right the way across. He's a sharp little ball here. Balde. Rafinha.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shot could be on. Doku. And Cherki. Rodri. That has not gone well. Dani Olmo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. And they can counter here. Cherki. Goes for goal! Now, who's in for the pieces? Oh, he hit that sweetly. Balde. Rafinha looking to add to his goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rafinha. Dani Olmo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here.
There will be 1 added
Real
time.
chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Cherki, and that into... And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break. All square.
Please welcome our lads to the field.
And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are already promptly back underway. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Yamal. Pedri bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Barcelona finding their passes. Nice sequence of passes, this. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. Dani Olmo, and it's been played through. He's in space and looking for options. Brilliantly cut out. Cherki, now it's Haaland. Dani Olmo, and here's Rashford. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Balde spots it and intercepts. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
De Jong. And it's Pedri. Rashford. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number
So,
10.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20. Dani
Yehi.
Olmo. Coming on the field.
Rodri.
Number 7.
Vardio.
Now
it's Doku. Rodri.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Pau Kubasi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ferran Torres stood up well to him there. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedri. Spread out to the left. And it's De Jong. Now it's Rashford. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution.
Barcelona have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. So their fourth corner of the game. Rafinha plays it short, and here's Rafinha. There will be a throw-in. He is just caressing the ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Doku picks it up out wide. 75 minutes played.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ruben Dias deals with that comfortably. Will play through for the wide man. Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Reinders. Good purposeful running this. Foden. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona.
The message is simple.
11,
defend this with your
Rafinha.
lives.
Number 5, Kubasi. Coming on the field, number 6, Gavi.
That should
Number
get the
2,
job done.
João Cancelo.
Oh, looks a smashing
Substitution
ball.
in progress.
Played in by Foden. That's really well cleared.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Savinho. Foden.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That'll be a throw. Not the most convincing of passes. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Threads one in. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Gavi. That looks a good ball through. He's got away. And across it goes. And the finish! And that will be the final act. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Rashford taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. Danny Olmo. Rashford! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Vardiol. Doku. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Jeremy Doku, is the kind of player...
It's Rashford! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Vardiol. Doku. And that is out of play. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Pass somewhat off target. Danny Olmo. And Rafinha. And they can counter here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Rafinha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Koundé. Now it's Yamal. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Semenyo carries the ball down the right. Still goalless. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Plays it in low. Gehi getting this one clear. That has been slung wide. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Played out towards the right wing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get it through?
Rashford! Goal! Barcelona!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Out towards the flank. Skims one in. That's going to go a long way. And they're back on the ball again. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And there's the shot! And we have our very first corner. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that's played in low. Cleared without complication. It's their second corner of the game. Good effort from distance. Oh, brilliant from Matheus Nunes. That is a gem, an absolute gem. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is a super goal, a truly super goal.
Well, I think he knew the keeper might be unsighted, and it seemed to be the case. He had a lot of traffic in front of him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out to the left flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Jong. Yamal. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Shot a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Koundé. It's Pedri. And it's De Jong. And it's Olmo. Done it. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please welcome everyone.
And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri. And Dani Olmo. De Jong. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Reinders has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pedri. Araujo. Well, that has not gone well. And he was quick to react. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Dani Olmo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Played in. And that has been clubbed away. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Great vision. Foden. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that is expertly dealt with. Dani Olmo. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Tries to play it through. He's looking wide. Now it's Doku.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's had a shot! And they've got rid. Looking for the run. Dani Olmo. And it's Rashford. It's Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. And that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Foden. That has been slung wide. And it's Rodri. And here's Haaland. Reinders. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha. Balde. This is De Jong. Pedri. And Yamal. Barcelona finding their passes. He's tried one! Oh, should have put that away.
Rashford has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Dani Olmo. Coming on the field, number 7.
Rafinha plays it short.
Number 16, Foden.
Rodri does really well there, strong defending. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Cherki. Drill, big chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. Koundé. Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Savinho.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pinches it off him. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Fermin. Ferran Torres. And the shot! That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Oh, this is a terrific run. Out to the left it goes. Jackie. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Barcelona are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Marmouche. Well read, nice interception. Gavi. And it's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Swept in. Danger averted for now. Pedri. And he's had a hit! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Matheus Nunes. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Knocks it into space. Savinho. Oh, nice touch. Jackie. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's having a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Lopez. Ferran Torres. Lopez. Nice control. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So, third corner of the game. De Jong attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And he welcomes it in. Showing good feet. Gavi. That's it for the first period of extra time.
And if you do have a chance today, please
Well,
take
it has
some
been
time
a
out to give your
punishing
support
game,
to
both
our
physically
best
and
team.
mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And the action has already restarted. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Lewandowski coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Coming on the field,
Koundé.
number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
Gavi.
Number 17, Casado.
Now it's Lewandowski. Cherki. De Jong spots it and intercepts. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Ferran Torres at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we...
And another try! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter.
Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And here's De Jong.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, there is a look that says it all.
There
A
will be 1
piercing
minute
stare.
added time.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Casado. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much.